Manchester United are struggling with contract extensions for David De Gea and Anthony Martial, because they are aware of just how much Alexis Sanchez earns. The Chilean is on around £500,000 a week, which has led De Gea to claim he deserves £300,000 a week, almost doubling his current salary. Martial is on £70,000, and is yet to sign a deal that would increase his wages by the same factor. Paper rounds view, this argument seems a little suspect, given Paul Pogba and Wayne Rooney were both on around £300,000 a week in the last couple of years at the club. De Gea and Martial will both also be aware of the going rate for top talent, and making the commensurate demands. United have projected an increase in revenue for the future, so the wages are unlikely to be a huge problem. Manchester United and Liverpool remain at the front of the queue for Arsenal midfielder Aaron Ramsey. The 27-year-old has been told he can leave the club at the end of the season and will not be offered a new deal. Chelsea's interest is receding with the form of Ross Barkley in midfield, but a surprise player could be Bayern Munich, who can start negotiations in January with a midfielder, giving them an advantage. Paper rounds view, in the age of fairly blatant topping up and negotiations behind the backs of clubs, the advantage Bayern hold would be slight, at best. If either United or Liverpool want Ramsey, there is a good chance that they are already in contact with Ramsey's agents, or getting messages to him through any Welsh international connections they have. New Chelsea boss Maurizio Sarri has made it clear that Danny Drinkwater and factor.Moses have little chance of making it into his first team. Moses has struggled for games, and Drinkwater has played just half an hour for Chelsea this season. Sarri prefers Jorginho and Fabregas in central midfield, and does not use wingbacks, which has hurt Moses' chance of featuring. Paper rounds view, it is difficult to argue with Sarri's approach, given the club are undefeated in 15 games, and he has transformed them into title challengers after last year's disastrous efforts. Moses and Drinkwater would be wanted by plenty of clubs in the Premier League for the right price, and letting them go to raise funds for players that Sarri does actually want to use would make sense. Chelsea and Manchester City are looking to the future as they scout Sunderland teenager Bali Mumba.Mumba impressed in Sunderland's recent game against Halifax, and the 17-year-old has attracted attention with his recent displays this season. While Mumba has a professional contract with the Black Cats, the money on offer from both City and Chelsea, for player and club, may be difficult to turn down. Paper rounds view, Mumba should be careful with any switch. Chelsea have shown themselves incapable of getting young players to become regular first-team players over the last decade, while City lost Jadon Sancho to Borussia Dortmund as he wanted more minutes. Obviously the resources in the Premier League are far better than those in League One, but getting game time might ultimately be the best thing for Mumba.